Morning ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another day of the video diary. How's it going today? Today we are heading on into the library one more time. It's Wednesday today and I again don't have any lectures. To be fair, this is actually kind of common. I don't have any lectures on Wednesdays now until it's literally like next semester, February. So for the next term on Wednesdays I'll be working at home. Today obviously I'm working at the library because I need the internet connection, but that's what's going on today. But otherwise this is that week where we have no lectures anyway. So I am making the most of my day and I'm heading to the library. A lot of things to do today, and most of them on my to-do list today are going to be cleared off for the things that like I don't require an internet for are going to be done today. So I'm heading to the library early and I'm going to attempt to stay like as long as possible. Like I want to stay till like 2. I'll get there at 8. I'm going to work 8 till 2 at the library, then come back, have some lunch, and then I've got some errands to run. So I need to go to the cinema to book a cinema ticket for tonight because we're going to go watch James Bond. I need to make a couple of phone calls about stuff, and there's some other things as well I've got on my I want to organise, like file all of my stuff in my room, in the office, file away all the documents I need to file away, make sure I know, like keep on top of what needs to be done note wise, and also plan out like a schedule for what I should be working on with all of my different stuff. I mean, like, I made some good progress yesterday on parallel programming, and I'm going to have a go this morning at just making sure that, like, I think I have an idea why that error message might be throwing at me. So I'm going to have a quick go at trying to fix that, but it's like there's lots of different things now that are like of priority, and they're all like 3 weeks away, well 2 or 3 weeks away. So they are like ramping up on, like, you can't forget about them, you can't leave them to the last minute. Today I am going to be, well no, let's go through. So I've got a literature review in for the 20th. That's for my dissertation, so that's of importance. And like, my dissertation is worth 3 modules, so whenever I talk about coursework for other modules, like, they're worth pennies compared to how much the dissertation is worth, because the dissertation is literally like 3 modules and all of my courseworks are at most like 25% of 50% or something ridiculous. So like, for example, that coursework I did the other day was 30% of 50% of 50% of a third of the dissertation. Like, that's how small it is. That's how little it matters. But yeah, I've got that due for the 20th. I've got parallel programming for like the 23rd, I think, and then I've got intelligent agents again for I believe like the 10th or the 9th or something, just after. It's like the week after parallel. Might be the 4th, don't know. So it's important to balance all of those things together. And while today I'm going to try and get like the parallel done for the start of it, I'm going to finish my presentation slides for intelligent agents, which needs to be in for tomorrow. And then I'm going to possibly work on my literature review. We're just going to try and get like the outline for the document sorted. I've brought my keyboard with me so I can just like fire away at it. But yeah, like I say, like, I'm intending to stay here for a considerable amount of time. Like, I'm essentially splitting the day into 2, but I don't want to split it in half, because like everything after I've left here and got internet can be done at breakneck speed. Can be like phoning people, heading out to go pick up tickets and stuff, to start considering Christmas presents soon, things like that. It's going to be so much easier when we've got internet at home, but you know what I mean. So that's all that, essentially. So today I'm thinking, as much as I want to do like programming, I can't do intelligent agents. I'm going to try and do it tomorrow when we've got internet at home, because I need to set it up on Atlas. I think its battery is dead. I've got a spare battery, but it's in my bag. I've got a backpack today because I've got a book with me, so I will change it on the way back home. I apologise. I'll let you know how my day goes. Lol. And we're off out, ladies and gentlemen. I believe I've changed your camera battery. We will find out. You don't seem to be complaining yet. I think I did, but it was a long time ago. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We've spent 6 hours in the library being productive. I wonder what people think about me in the library. I feel like I stick out quite a bit. Everyone there seems to be like, they just kind of seem to work on paper. Not many of them have laptops, surprisingly, and they just, I don't know whether it's because I am the odd one out, that I feel like I'm an odd one out, but I do feel odd. Like, I just turn up really early in the morning before anyone else really gets there, and then I set down my Surface, bust out a full-size keyboard and mouse, and then just fucking sit there like it's my computer, like it's my home, for 6 hours straight without moving. Got a book on intelligent agents on my shelf, and everyone else is reading like biology stuff. It's really weird. I don't know, I feel like I stick out a lot. But yeah, 6 hours has passed. We've had a productive session as well. There was like an hour blip at about 12 where I considered going back because I wasn't being very, I felt like, I don't know what I'm doing. But I watched a half-hour YouTube video, well, 20-minute YouTube video from Vsauce. Got myself back into the working flow. It's horrible weather, man. Absolutely vile it is. Well, it is while I've got this bag on and I'm carrying my Surface around. I don't want my Surface to get wet. It's my fucking lifeline, that Surface. So, that flappy thing as well, I feel like it keeps hitting you, I'm sorry. But it's weird carrying it, there we go. So what have we been doing then? This morning I've been sorting out stuff to do with some companies that I'm trying to liaise with. One of them I'm unable to sign up to their website, which is strange. I don't understand why. So I've got to go home and I've got to print off a form and post it to them, which is weird. So I'm going to be doing that. And also another one has finally gone through. I had to like upload proof of identity and all that kind of shit. Finally got that one through. Having a look at all the stuff, it all looks good, so it means I don't have to make more phone calls than I'm already expecting to make, which is nice. Speaking of which, I got a phone call back from a company that phoned me the other day. All of this stuff is stuff I'm not talking about, so it's irrelevant. Yeah, I did lots of that. I got some feedback back from a job application that I was doing a long time ago. Well, I've basically applied to a couple of jobs and I'm still in the running. 4 I think I applied for. One of them I didn't get past one of the first steps, and to be fair that was like the weirdest one out of the 4. One of them I'm still waiting to hear back from. It's a long process. Another one I have a phone interview on Friday, and I've got a phone interview for this other one in like 2 weeks time on a Wednesday I think. And then assessment centre days coming up like the week after that and stuff like that. So got some feedback from a questionnaire and stuff I filled in for them, and I've passed. I'm through the next stage. I've got a phone interview to go, so it's going well. All of my job hunting stuff is like I am applying to graduate schemes, and it's not really something that I'm sold on yet. The interviews and stuff and actively talking to them, that's where I'm going to be deciding how much I like it. I think the two upcoming ones are relatively decent graduate schemes in the sense that I know that I have a level of control over them that I want. The final one, which I'm waiting on, is the most exciting, arguably, of the lot, but I have a lot less control over, and it's likely that I'll have to move out of Bristol to do it, which I'm not happy about, but we'll see. We will see. But because that's the most interesting, is it worth doing it? It might be a case if I go there and they'll be like, right, this is what we're going to expect of you, and I'm like, no, it's not worth any of that, I'm afraid, sorry. Might be a case of I fall in love with it and decide, fuck it, let's move. But we'll see. That's life. So yeah, job applications went well. I then went over this is why I had my book out and stuff. Added a load of references and finished my slides for my presentation, which I submitted. Its deadline's tomorrow, but submitted it now. I'm happy with it, and I'm not going to have time to check over it tomorrow either, because I'm not sure on my internet situation or how engaged I'm going to be at this conference that I'm going to tomorrow. So that's good. I then opened up my literature review and started setting out like the structure of it, so I know like this is the order that my titles are and all that kind of stuff. Got all the latex sorted so that it looked all pretty, and then I was like, ugh, I'm kind of bored. It's 12 o'clock, I'm hungry, I'm starving now. I'm hungry, I'm kind of bored. Shall I just kind of like go home now? And I'm like, no, let's watch a YouTube video, let's tank this out. And slowly I watched that YouTube video like at full screen and stuff, and just played around on my phone, texted Laura for a bit, and then dropped that down into like just one half of the screen, started working on my review, and then bang, I was into it. At that point I watched like one other video, or half and half, and then went full screen work, we're into it again, and now it's 2 o'clock, so that worked. I'm heading home now, I'm gonna have some lunch. I'm gonna make a phone call while I make my lunch, and then I'm gonna head on out, book some cinema tickets, pick up some cereal, because I believe we need some cereal, and then come back and make even more phone calls, and then I can organise things like my office and all that kind of good stuff. What the balls is this programme? He's dressed as a fucking strawberry. Don't know what the hell he's dressed as. There's 2 bananas in the bloody... What is this? Enjoying some Judge Rinder while I was watching my... eating my lunch, and then just put on literally the antithesis of what I fucking despise on TV, and it's turned into a game show. Christ. Anyway, so much is done. I'm about to head on out to go and book some cinema tickets / pick them up. I think I might be able to just buy them, I guess, since I'm there anyway. Although I think I might need Laura's ID to do it. Who knows? So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go do it now. I can't remember the last time I left without a bag. This is weird, man. I've normally like always got, like, even when we go to town I carry a bag with me. Or I did do the last couple of times. It's cool. This place feels so old, it's unreal. We go to like an old-fashioned one that you drive to. Look at that. It's a relic, that is. It's even got a fucking Hollywood bowling. Jesus. It's like it's the 40s down here. Like grease lightning's going past. Is that a thing? I don't know. So yeah, we go all the way out here because it's easier to drive here than to go into the centre of town. Yes, it's nicer in town, but like, I'd only go to the one in town if I was having a meal out in town and your tripod mount's moving about a bit. I'm going to see what time these things are open till, because we wanted to go to the range one day, so I'm going to have a look there, and then I'm going to go for a trip to Gloucester Road. Probably going to be a mistake of mine, considering that I am heading to Gloucester Road. Pippin, you're on, eh? To head to a sweet shop at about 4 o'clock by the time I get there. After school. Where's my car? There it is. Hidden. Jesus. I park my car where I used to park my car for my old flat and head down to Gloucester Road. It feels weird being around here. It really does. I just had to walk past my old flat as well, and no one takes the bins out anymore, do they? No, I'm not there. So it's just got like loads of recycling stacked up. Lol. But yeah, otherwise, let's head down here to go get some sweets. Like, we were going to get popcorn for thingy, but the price of popcorn, you can get a price of a good pick and mix. And the only good pick and mix place I know happens to be on Gloucester Road. So, well, that's why I'm walking out of my way to go there. And in fact, I should have gone through the park, really. But it's too muddy to skip across that grass, so it's too late now. I'm feeling pretty productive today. Feeling like I've been doing a good job at stuff, you know? Although I'm annoyed that we couldn't get like the extra comfy seats for any of the showings of James Bond tonight, which is annoying. You can get one of them cool double seats that's like a sofa, but not in the showing that we can go to. Oh, so never mind. Let's go through the park at this corner, but it's still going to be good. We've been talking about going to see James Bond in ages, and we got 2 for 1, obviously because of Meerkat Films or whatever it's called. Meerkat Movies, that's the one. Oh, look at that baby and a dog playing in the leaves. Oh. But yeah, so it's good stuff. Yeah, we were going to get popcorn and stuff, but like, there's no... I'm not telling Laura about this, it's kind of a surprise. But like, there's no substitute, is there, for a pick and mix? That's the problem. Although I've now got the pressure of picking the pick and mix on my own. So I've got to remember what she likes and doesn't like. Basically put as many of the peach things in as you possibly can. She loves them. I love them as well. And mushrooms. Everyone loves a good couple of mushrooms. Coconut mushrooms. Also, these odd shoes are not walkable anymore. Neither are my other shoes. I need new shoes, man. I saw a dog lift its leg up to wee, put his leg down instantly, start walking away, and then just start weeing like as he walked. That was pretty funny. What else was I going to say? Don't know, he's just sidetracked me, that dog now. We don't go to the cinema much either, so when we do go, we try and make as much no entry here, so I'm okay to cross. Yeah, so when we do go, we try and make the most of it as much as we possibly can do. Oh look, I've forgotten how narrow all of these roads were. They're such a pain. Here we are, scrumptious sweet. Look, oh, look at this. Oh yeah, I feel like a big kid. Time to head back now. Just got to figure out the best way back because the traffic is going to be a bit. To be honest, I miss having a park near me like this. It's nice. I don't miss how noisy it is. Can you hear that in the background? Okay, now saying this as well, we've got a park similar to this. It's just not literally next door. Seeing little kids playing with leaves. It's making me broody. I watched that bloody like Secret Life of a 4-year-old yesterday, and I'm broody at the best of times. Oh God. Right, where can I put these to surprise Laura? See, the problem is she might drive to the cinema, and in that scenario, the glove box won't be the best place. Well, there's today's phone call sessions over. I've had a nice good cup of tea. Now it's time to get back to work. And Laura's going to be back soon anyway, so... In fact, someone else's door. So I'm going to hover in here for a bit. We're going to cook dinner soon. It's quite dark in this room, isn't it, when it's... I'm going to do some filing and organisation and stuff. I need to print out some documents as well, so I'll do that first. Because otherwise I'll forget, lol. And we're back from the cinema. It's like 11. It's late now, 10 past 11. I'm making myself a tea. I'm going to produce this daily vlog and put it on my hard drive just in case I've got Wi-Fi tomorrow. I'm going to try and sneak upload it. I'm not sure if I'm going to though. I might be in range of Bristol's Eduroam, so I might have internet. I don't know. I generally don't know what's happening tomorrow. And it's occurred to me that this video may be late because of that, so I apologise if it is. Because I might have to upload it Friday morning to catch up on, because I might not have the Wi-Fi. Lol. Well, no, I might. I might be able to put it up tomorrow night because I should have Wi-Fi when I come home. But I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow I'm going to a conference in Bristol. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. I need to charge my batteries and stuff. I'm going to sort out my bag and stuff like that. James Bond, very, very good. Review, very, very good. Except I feel like some of the storylines were they're just there for the sake of being there as opposed to added something to the plot. But I don't know. Who knows? No spoilers here. Thank you very much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen, and I will catch you tomorrow for a networking conference. Ugh. I'll have to dress up smart tomorrow as well. Jesus. Smartish. I'll catch you later.